Guarding your intentions is not merely a tactic. It is a discipline, a way of navigating the world with strategic intelligence. Every individual carries ambitions, plans, and private desires, yet the mistake most people make is believing that their intentions are safe simply because they speak them with confidence. The truth is far sharper. What you reveal becomes vulnerable, and what remains hidden retains its power. When you guard your intentions, you protect the very core of your influence. You move with purpose that others cannot dissect, predict, or sabotage. In a world where countless eyes watch, judge, and interpret every action, the person who learns to wrap their intentions in silence becomes untouchable. Most people underestimate how quickly spoken plans become exposed targets. The moment you declare what you intend to achieve, you activate forces around you, some supportive, some indifferent, and others quietly hoping you fail. Some may not even wish you harm, yet their doubts, criticisms, or careless comments can slowly corrode your confidence. When intentions are left open to public scrutiny, they are no longer yours alone. They become shared, debated, questioned, and sometimes dismantled before they even take shape. Guarding your intentions preserves the purity of your vision and shields it from external noise that can weaken your resolve. There is also a psychological advantage in silence. When others know nothing of your true direction, they cannot predict your moves. They cannot prepare defenses. They cannot mirror your strategy or rush ahead of you. Silence creates uncertainty in observers. It forces them to guess, and guessing is a position of weakness. When you speak openly about your plans, people feel they understand you. They feel they can calculate your next step. But when your intentions are hidden, you gain an aura of unpredictability, and unpredictability is a form of power that few can counter. Guarding your intentions does not mean being deceptive or dishonest. It means being selective. Not every thought deserves an audience. Not every dream should be displayed like merchandise. The wisest individuals share only what is necessary, never what is critical. They allow others to see the results of their work, but rarely the architecture behind it. This separation between the internal process and the external presentation creates an invisible barrier that protects your progress. Your actions reveal only what you have already achieved, not the steps you are about to take. The modern world encourages openness, constant expression, sharing every detail of your life and future with anyone willing to listen. People reveal their plans on social media, in casual conversations, to strangers who have no investment in their success. This culture of constant disclosure has weakened the discipline of silence. But those who understand power know that restraint is not outdated. It is more valuable now than ever. In an environment where everyone speaks, the one who holds their tongue becomes the rare presence others cannot read. That unreadability is influence. Guarding your intentions also allows your focus to sharpen. When you do not broadcast your plans, you no longer feel the pressure of external expectations. You do not have to explain delays or justify changes. You do not owe anyone updates or progress reports. Your energy remains directed toward execution rather than presentation. You work quietly, adjusting as needed, experimenting without judgment, improving without interference. Silence gives you the freedom to grow privately, to fail privately, to refine privately. These private cycles of improvement become the foundation of strong results. Another crucial benefit of guarding your intentions is that it preserves the element of surprise. When your accomplishments appear suddenly and without warning, they command greater attention. People notice what you have done rather than what you promised to do. Surprise magnifies impact. It shifts the balance in your favor because others must reassess what they thought they knew about you. It forces them to respect you based on evidence rather than prediction. Achieving without announcing creates a sense of authority that cannot be fabricated through words alone. Guarding your intentions is also about understanding human nature. Most individuals, consciously or not, react based on their own insecurities, ambitions, and comparisons. When you reveal your plans, you invite these dynamics into your path. Some may discourage you because they fear your growth. Some may imitate you because they lack original vision. Some may subtly undermine your efforts to protect their own status. And even those who genuinely support you may unintentionally sway you with their advice, opinions, or expectations. Shielding your intentions is not secrecy out of fear. It is protection out of wisdom. Your intentions are the seeds of your future. Exposing them too early is like planting a seed in open air. Anyone can step on it, uproot it, or steal it before it has roots strong enough to survive. Guard them until they grow into reality. Guard them until they can survive criticism, envy, and misunderstanding. Guard them until they are no longer fragile ideas, but undeniable achievements. Control your emotions, for they are the first signals the world reads long before it hears your words or studies your actions. Human beings judge instinctively, often subconsciously, and nothing exposes a person more quickly than the emotions they display in public. Anger, fear, frustration, desperation, these expressions strip away any veneer of strength you attempt to project. They reveal vulnerabilities that others may exploit, manipulate, or simply observe with quiet satisfaction. To control your emotions is to maintain ownership over how you are perceived, and perception is a silent currency of power. Many people believe emotional expression is a sign of authenticity, a natural release of inner tension. But uncontrolled emotion does not signify honesty. It signifies a lack of discipline. When you allow emotions to erupt, you are no longer the one guiding your behavior. Instead, you become reactive, directed by impulses that may not align with your goals or your best interests. Those who master their emotions do not suppress their humanity. They sharpen it. They choose the appropriate moments to express feeling and the appropriate moments to conceal it. This selective control becomes a strategic advantage in a world where unpredictability often leaves the emotional unprepared. Consider the individual who becomes visibly frustrated in conflict. Their anger tells others where to press harder. Their reactions reveal their weak spots. The moment someone knows what provokes you, they gain a lever of influence over your decisions. A person who remains calm, however, denies others that leverage. Calmness creates uncertainty in opponents and clarity within yourself. It signals that you are not controlled by the moment, but rather observing it, measuring it, planning your next move with precision. Emotional control allows you to remain grounded while those around you crumble under the weight of their own instability. Fear, too, is a powerful emotion that can betray you in public. Fear makes the body tighten, the voice weaken, the choices regress into caution or avoidance. When others sense fear, they instinctively sense opportunity. Some may comfort you, but many simply adjust their view of you. They see someone who can be pushed, someone who hesitates, someone who obeys pressure instead of confronting it. To control fear is not to eliminate it, but to ensure it never reaches the surface. Courage is often nothing more than the art of appearing unshaken long enough for your mind to regain control. The world rarely looks beneath the surface, therefore, what you display becomes your truth. There is also the matter of public sadness or despair. While everyone experiences pain, displaying it openly grants others an intimate view of your fragility. Some will empathize genuinely, but others will store the information quietly, calculating its usefulness. Emotional breakdowns, especially in public, give away too much of your inner world. They show where your heart is unprotected and where your spirit is vulnerable. Keeping emotional turmoil private gives you time to process it independently, to rebuild yourself before stepping again into the public eye. Strength is not the absence of struggle. It is the refusal to let the world witness your lowest moments before you have risen from them. Even excitement, when uncontrolled, can work against you. Excessive enthusiasm reveals your desires too clearly, exposing what motivates you and what can be used to influence you. Those who read you too easily can predict your actions and manipulate your choices. When you maintain a measured exterior, others cannot determine what truly drives you. They cannot entice you with false promises or distract you with trivial excitement. Emotional restraint keeps your motivations hidden, and hidden motivations keep you in control of the narrative others build around you. Control of emotion is not coldness. It is self-governance. It is the deliberate separation between what you feel and what you show. It is the understanding that emotions are internal signals, not public declarations. When you control your emotions, you give yourself the space to respond instead of react. You create distance between the situation and your decision. That distance is where clarity lives. It is where strategy forms. It is where mistakes shrink and wisdom grows. Emotional control also influences how others treat you. People instinctively respect those who do not crumble under pressure. They rely on those who remain steady in chaos. They follow those whose composure stands firm even when circumstances threaten to overwhelm. When you display emotional stability, you project confidence, strength, and reliability. These qualities draw opportunities toward you because people trust leaders who remain calm when others panic. Your emotional control becomes their anchor, and anchors quietly command loyalty. But the most important aspect of emotional control is the effect it has on your inner world. When you learn to regulate your emotions, you become harder to manipulate, not just by others, but by your own impulses. You begin to understand the origins of your reactions. You recognize patterns that once controlled you. You develop a state of mind that is less reactive and more intentional. This inner mastery builds resilience. It strengthens your judgment. It allows you to act with purpose in situations where others act with desperation. Emotional control is not a performance. It is a discipline you carry everywhere you go. It shapes how you think, how you speak, how you respond, and ultimately, how you are perceived. It transforms you from someone who is moved by circumstances into someone who moves through circumstances with deliberate command. Avoid needless boasting, for nothing weakens a person's influence faster than the urge to prove themselves through loud declarations. Boasting may feel empowering in the moment, but it is a trap that exposes far more than it elevates. When you boast, you reveal your insecurities, your need for validation, and your hunger for recognition. You give away the mystery that should surround your strength. True power is quiet because it does not depend on the approval of others. It moves without announcement and speaks only through undeniable results. The louder someone tries to appear strong, the more they reveal the softness beneath their voice. Boasting creates expectations that rarely work in your favor. The moment you declare what you can do, what you will accomplish, or how great your abilities are, you invite others to measure you against your own words. You create a target not only for criticism, but for comparison. People begin watching not to admire, but to judge. They track your progress not to celebrate, but to see whether your claims hold truth. And when you fall short, even slightly, the disappointment is amplified because you authored your own standard. Silence, on the other hand, creates no expectations. You cannot be measured by promises you never made. You cannot be judged for claims you never voiced. You move freely, without the burden of proving anything before the time is right. Boasting also weakens your strategic advantage. When you speak openly about your skills or future achievements, you reveal your methods, your motivations, and your confidence levels. You give competitors insight into your mindset. They learn what you value, what you intend to pursue, and how deeply you believe in your abilities. Information is a tool, and when you boast, you hand that tool to others without thinking. Those who remain quiet keep others uncertain. They cannot be predicted or countered easily because their intentions are not displayed like a banner for anyone to analyze. Your silence forces others to guess, and guessing is a position of weakness. When someone boasts, they give certainty. When someone speaks modestly and acts powerfully, they give nothing but surprise. There is a subtle truth about the nature of boasting. It seldom convinces others as much as it attempts to convince the speaker. Many people boast not to impress, but to reassure themselves. They speak loudly so they do not have to face the quiet doubts within. But true confidence does not need noise. It is steady, internal, and self-contained. It does not seek permission to exist, nor does it crumble when overlooked. The one who relies on boasting reveals their dependence on external validation. The one who refrains from boasting reveals independence from the need for recognition. That independence is a deeper form of strength, one that others instinctively respect even if they do not understand it outright. Boasting also diminishes the impact of your accomplishments. When you declare your greatness before demonstrating it, you rob yourself of the power of surprise. The most impressive achievements are those that emerge unexpectedly, not those that are spoiled by premature announcements. When people see your actions speak louder than any words you could have spoken, the admiration is genuine. They cannot accuse you of exaggeration because you never claimed anything. They cannot say you failed to meet expectations because you did not advertise any. Your results stand on their own, untouched by comparison to your ego. This gives your work greater gravity and your presence a more commanding influence. Avoiding needless boasting is not the same as withholding truth. It means allowing your actions to declare the truth more effectively than your voice ever could. The world listens more closely to deeds than to speeches. A single success achieved quietly carries more weight than 1,000 boasts shouted into the air. Achievements displayed without noise inspire curiosity, respect, and sometimes disbelief. People will wonder how you did it, what drives you, and how much more you are capable of. This curiosity creates a silent authority around you, an aura that cannot be manufactured through loud self-praise. Another danger of boasting is that it reveals your emotional investment in your own image. People who boast care deeply about being seen, acknowledged, and validated. They rely on external perception to shape their sense of identity. This attachment makes them vulnerable to criticism because their self-worth is tied to public opinion. Those who avoid boasting detach their value from the opinions of others. They draw strength from within, not from applause. This detachment makes them immune to unnecessary insults and unaffected by shallow praise. They rise beyond the fragile cycle of validation that entraps most people. When you avoid needless boasting, you teach others how to perceive you. You define yourself by action, consistency, and discipline rather than by words. You create a presence that is subtle yet formidable, quiet yet unforgettable. People may underestimate you at first, but underestimation works in your favor. It allows you to move unnoticed, to exceed expectations effortlessly, and to strike with impact when the moment requires it. Those who boast are often challenged. Those who remain discreet often succeed without resistance. Silence in place of boasting sharpens your mind. It teaches you to listen, to observe, and to analyze rather than to announce. You begin to understand the power of restraint, the strength found in patience, and the authority built through quiet execution. Restraint reflects discipline, discipline reflects self-mastery, and self-mastery is what ultimately sets apart those who command respect from those who beg for it. In the end, power is built not by noise, but by discipline. Guarding your intentions keeps your path protected from interference. Controlling your emotions ensures that no one can read or manipulate your inner world. Avoiding needless boasting keeps your strength sharp, your presence unpredictable, and your achievements undeniable. These principles are not just strategies, but foundations for a life lived with clarity, intention, and authority. When you move with quiet purpose, speak only when necessary, and allow your results to reveal your strength, you step into a level of influence that others feel, even if they cannot explain it.